everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather. I am a styling, skincare, hair care, self-care enthusiast. I don't have any training in anything. I just have people ask me questions sometimes on stuff, so I decided to start a YouTube channel to share my thoughts. So we're doing two videos in a row here, 2 days of videos in a row, because I ordered some concealer from IL MAKIAGE. And I'm very excited to open this and see if it works, or if it works as well as Instagram says it does, which most of them of course don't. What I just ordered was a concealer, because the freaking dark circles under my eyes, that right there, that's been there my entire life. And as I get older, I don't know if I'm getting more like sensitive to what the concealer looks like, or if my skin texture is changing. I have a little bit of milia under here. I don't consider myself to have dry skin. Basically everything that I put there, unless like I happen to just do the alchemy of concealer exactly correct, it just seems to look like garbage to me. Like every time I get a mirror, within a foot of my face, I feel like it looks terrible. I don't really have any makeup on right now. I took off my concealer so I could try this, and these are my eyebrows, just regular with their dye, and of course my lash lift and tint, which is what my last video was about. You may be able to tell it's dark outside, so hopefully this is actually a representative of what this concealer really looks like. In here, untraditional, uncompromising, undeniably extra. So this is kind of a cool aesthetic, right? So it's got this black foofy stuff in here. It's paper, whatever. Okay, so there's no receipt in here. It says high standards only. If you take out this, Easter fluff, goth Easter fluff. We've obsessed over every detail to treat you to our 100% cruelty-free beauty products. We hope you love them and all the compliments you'll get as much as we do. Not into your products, exchanges and returns are free and easy. Just head to ilmakiage.com/portal to get your free shipping label. So that's I decided to try this for free. You just have to pay for shipping, which I was thinking about it. It's so tricky, right? So like, I never want to pay for shipping, but like, if it's like free, just pay for shipping. And if you like it, then we'll charge you later. You're in effect paying for shipping, like it, whatever. Anyway, it's fine. Okay, so what I did, so I've got this silver container here, is what I did to take the little quiz is I said what kind of concealer I usually wear. They provided some photos for you to be like, what's the closest to your skin tone type of thing. They asked you what your undertones were, if you happen to know what those are. My undertones, I have neutral undertones because I have a lot of pink, but I have a lot of yellow. Like, I don't know if it's going to translate this way when I actually post the video, but like, I almost look like I have jaundice right now with the way this lighting is, because it's bringing out all of the yellow undertones in my skin. And so based on the quiz that I took, the color that they gave me is 2.5. So I don't really know like what that means in their measurement system. This is a pretty nice, like large container. So there's that there. Okay, it looks really yellow here in the light. It doesn't look nearly as yellow when I'm looking at it here in just real life. This type of concealer is called F I'm Flawless, but it's like they spell out the word with like a, so you can see right there. They sort of censor it here. Multi-use perfecting concealer. All right. So it's pretty tepid outside today, so this concealer is room temperature, I would say. All right, so let's open this guy. Ooh, little tiny applicator. I kind of like the little tiny applicator. It's gonna make it easier to get into these little spaces. Kind of smells like paint. That's weird. All right, whatever. So let's do this. You have to be careful when applying things with an applicator directly to your face like I just did, because this opens up the product or whatever you're using for a lot more bacteria, because it's picking up bacteria from whatever it's touching. All right. Huh. So far, I think it's taken about 25%, well, no, more than that. Taking maybe 60% of the under eye circles away from under my eyeballs. In this light, I can't really tell if it looks like grainy or whatever. So I'm gonna turn this around here with my phone. Doesn't look bad, I think. I do not think it covered the entirety of the dark circles. I will say it's absolutely my color. I didn't know if the quiz was going to actually, give me the correct color or not. I do definitely think this is my color. It was like very fair with neutral undertones is kind of the thing. So I let this, set for a minute here, and now I'm going to tap on a little more. And let's see if it looks like garbage as we continue to layer it. One of the things I don't like about the Hide concealer is that when you open it at the top here, it's all covered with makeup at the top here. Even from the first time you use it, the makeup is like so liquidy that it just gets everywhere. But then I use, you know, Tarte's C concealer, SEA, and that's a lot thicker. I don't use the Shape Tape because it feels like cement to me, basically. But that also gets all over the top of the container, and this does not seem to be getting all over the top of the container. Okay. You should always use your ring finger, if you can, around your eyeballs, as I just used my middle finger, because the skin around your eyes is the second most delicate skin that you have on your face. It's only second to your lips. And so just to be more delicate to that area, you want to use your weakest finger. I saw there was something from Allure a couple weeks ago that said, use your pinky to apply, you know, eye products as your weakest finger. No, your pinky is not your weakest finger. Your ring finger is your weakest finger. So if you try to move your ring finger by itself, your pinky is probably going to move with it. Mine really doesn't because I've been playing piano and flute for so long. But just like a normal person that doesn't have those kinds of skills, these two fingers are connected. Your pinky's actually quite strong. Fun fact, this is neither here nor there, but the reason the legend as to why people wear wedding rings on this particular finger is because people figured out it was your weakest finger. And back in the day when people used to they would cut off a finger that had a ring on it. If they're going to cut off a finger that has a ring on it, you may as well put it on your non-dominant hand's weakest finger. So I am a lefty, so that kind of doesn't, you know, hold for me exactly. But still, your weakest finger on your weaker hand, you're not going to lose that much dexterity in your hands if somebody cuts that finger off. So anyway, that's a fun fact, I think, anyway. Okay, this is definitely my color. And when I'm looking in my phone's camera here, there are some shadows, right? But that just might be like, because, you know, I have an eyebrow and my eyebrow sort of protrudes over my eye, just like everybody's does. And that's just creating a shadow. So, because I can see shadow in the mirror here. Maybe I should have done this in the daytime. I was just too excited. I really wanted to record the video. So if I look, all right, let's do this. I'm going to look up here in the light. I'm going to take a picture. And now I'm going to show it to y'all. Is it? That's not helpful. It's not helpful. Okay. The point is, I think this concealer looks pretty good. It's blending pretty well. You can't see a ton of my milia. And time will tell. So like I scrunch up my face. If it creases, because that drives me crazy. And most concealer creases quite a bit. So I just did some scrunching on my face. Let's take another picture. All right. Quick look at this. So far, no creasing. That's pretty good. I will check it again before I go to bed. Well, I'm going to take off this concealer now. I'm going to go to bed. Of course, we have yet to see what the longevity of it is, and if it creases in the future, if it irritates my skin. I'm going to look more closely in a mirror, but I'm going to try to remember to wear this for my next video and make sure to give y'all an update on how this is wearing. But so far, so good. The shipping for it's like $5.50 or something, and then the product itself is about $33. That's a little expensive, a little bit for a prestige concealer, but a lot of these sort of startup brands, that's about the price point they are. So Hyde concealer was like $28. I have a Lancome concealer that's like $30-ish. So this is definitely on the higher side, but it's not like, you know, Dior, Chanel territory. But yeah, so far so good. And at least the quiz worked, right? The quiz worked for me because I knew my undertones and I knew the brands that I was using already. So if I can answer questions for anybody, of course, you can put them down in the comment section below. And other than that, I hope you have a really awesome rest of your day. Thanks so much for tuning in.